Doug here with Soul Motor Coach again, coming at you from the lot here. I've got a coach running in behind me we're going to go do a video of. I can't wait to show you this one. This one actually is our very first bunk model Country Star. I seen this coach posted as a consignment on another dealer's website. I'm not afraid to tell you who it is. It's a National Indoor RV Centers. If you know anything about National Indoor RV Centers, you know that they are essentially on used motorhomes. They're consignment only. They sell a lot of new motorhomes. They take trades. They don't normally keep those trades for very long. I buy a lot of trades from National Indoor RV Centers. This one was actually a consignment. They had it listed at a really good price. I made them an offer. The customer accepted it. The rest is history. At least the history is starting to be written on this one. Let's take it over to my favorite spot so we can get the slides out on this one and show you what it's all about. Also, if you're looking for an older diesel motorhome, there's a 4Travel right there that just came in. No pictures up on our website. It's a dandy too. Let's talk about this Country Star. And the Country Star brand is definitely synonymous with some of the most reliable, simple diesel pushers that Newmar makes. It's a wonderful brand. We absolutely love selling these. These are some of the most solid, sought-after diesel pushers in the market. This bunkhouse is right for a family. If you're a family of 6 or 8 and you want to hit the road, check this one out. It's a little bit cold. I always talk about the weather in the beginning of these videos. I'm going to talk a little bit less about the weather in this one because it's like 25 degrees out here, but I can't wait to get inside this coach and show it to you. It's a beautiful machine. Let's turn the camera around. Let's take care of a little bit of business first. Then let's open the slides out, get this one opened up. 2020 Newmar Country Star 4045 floor plan. This is the bunkhouse version for Country Star in model year 2020. Now, I can get into all kinds of history about the Country Star. This is the first remake model year. This essentially took over the Ventana LE. They rebranded it to Country Star, which was an old school name for Newmar back in the day. I'm starting to ramble. I want to get around to the back of this coach. I want to show you the front, the back. I'm going to get inside of it. There is one negative to talk about. I said it. If I didn't, maybe in another part of the video, I may have mentioned there were only 2 negatives on the inside, but right here. Now, this is something we are absolutely going to take care of, but I just want to show you. No big deal, nothing really to be worried about, but let's get inside this one. Everything else on this coach is just stunning in every way possible. Very, very nice. Just in case I forget to talk to you about tires, this is a 2020 model, so the tires are likely going to be 19s. If you don't know my rule on tires already, 5 years on the steers, I automatically replace if they're older than 5 years. 7 years on the drive, so the steers are probably going to get replaced and the drives are probably good, but that doesn't mean we won't inspect them to make sure they're safe for you. That all happens during our inspection process. And that's another thing I want you to stay tuned toward the end of this video. Again, it's cold. Stay tuned to the end of this video where we talk about everything we're going to do to this coach to get it ready for you. We're going to talk about our process, pricing, financing, trade-ins, our pricing. Did I say pricing already? I did. We're going to talk about all that stuff towards the end of the video. So if you're interested in this coach or doing business with Soul Motor Coach, make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Let's get going. I got to get inside. Before we go any further, I want to show you something. I want to show you the negative on this coach. Well, there's 2. One cosmetic negative and one negative about this coach. Because of the floor plan, I need you to understand that it's not a great coach to be able to use with the slides in. It is usable. You can get to pretty much everything in the coach, no problem. It's not going to block you off or close you off, but it is a little bit tight. James, AZ Expert, highlighted this in his video, which I'm always super transparent, folks. If you don't know anything about me, how we operate here at Soul Motor Coach, we want you to understand what you're buying. That's why I'm showing you the negatives on this coach, okay? One seat here, it's not really a flaking or a peeling issue, just I think somebody wore some jeans with the little button on it that wore the seat a little bit, and it's a little bit tight as we get to the back here. So I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to show you what this coach is like with the slide house in case you need to stop over for a quick night and go to sleep or whatever the situation is. So you can understand exactly what you're buying here. It's important that you understand any coach that you're thinking about buying, you understand what it's like, how you can use it with the slide rooms in. This is a family coach, so it's not one that's going to be used at truck stops and things like that very often. It's a bunk coach, so let's show you. But there's plenty of room to move the seat. If you're tall, you got plenty of room to adjust the seat, no problem. This is the little negative right there I was telling you about. Everything else in the coach is in beautiful shape. I don't see any issues. And the passenger's also going to have a good amount of movement with the seat. This is where the negative kind of begins. As you can see here, we do have to kind of step over onto the slide out base to walk through the coach. It's accessible. You can use both sides of the booth. You can sit on the sofa. There is going to be a little bit of an issue with, legs and stuff if you're trying to get through here. So sitting in the booth or laying on the sofa is not going to be an issue. And as we go through here, you're going to see you have full access into your galley, full access into your 4-door no-cold refrigerator, huge pantry. But this is where it gets a little bit tight. Folks, I can make it through here. I'm going to try to show you on the camera the best that I can. All right, let's do this. Please don't make fun of me. I am a big boy. I do have to squeeze through here. It is workable. I squeeze. It's not extremely hard or difficult because there's really no sharp edges, nothing really stopping me. The wonderful thing about this bathroom is, I'm going to show you, as I get into the bathroom here, really there's no difference from when I go in the bathroom with the slide in and slide out. It's because of this door. All right, so this is the door I was talking about. This is basically on a slipper hinge. You just roll it in and out. This door has the same action, the same movement, whether the slides in or out. They kind of designed it that way so you gain access into the bathroom with the slides in going down the road. Outside of that, once you get through this hallway, you have plenty of access to your king-size bed. You can get into the bunks, no problem, top and bottom bunk without issue. So basically, in short, it's just a little bit of a squeeze to get through here, especially for somebody.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Who's a little bit long in the tooth. A skinnier person would not have nearly the issue to get through there. If you're claustrophobic, may not be the coach for you to use with the slides in going down the road. Now keep in mind that you can always just pop this slide out a few inches if you want to take this full wall slide and pop it out just about 4 or 5 or 6 inches. That's not going to, hurt. It's not going to inhibit you from parking anywhere because your mirrors already stick out. If you'll notice, your mirrors right here, they already stick out 6 or 7 inches. So you can put that slide out a little bit to make it easier to use the systems in the coach. I just wanted to show you this. All right, I wanted to get some footage for you on the test drive. Unfortunately, I'm unable to. This dash is not very conducive to setting my tripod up. The camera keeps falling, so I'm just going to have to skip the test drive on this one. You'll have to take my word for it. But let's take it for a ride. I'll give you a little bit of an update afterwards and see how quiet, how smooth. This 40-foot diesel pusher, James was telling me he drove it 2,000 miles to get here. He's telling me he never lacked for power. And if you don't trust what I'm saying, jump over to James's channel, type in AZ Expert in YouTube. He did a full video on this one showing you the good, the bad, the ugly. Probably be up on his channel before this one's up. All right, well, this gives me another opportunity while we're waiting. Talon's out there. You see him out there doing our B-roll shots with the drone. That gives me a great opportunity to talk to you about Comfort Drive and what that means to you, because Newmar, on all their diesel pushers, keep in mind, I got some comments in the comment section below that said I said this before. Oh, I think I said all of their diesels come with Comfort Drive. Well, that's not exactly true. I didn't go back and watch the video with it. I'm pretty sure I said diesel pusher. Usually when I say diesel, I say diesel pusher, but whatever. All of their diesel pushers come with comfort drive. All the Class A diesel pusher. If it's a diesel pusher, that means it's a Class A motorhome. And all of their Class A motorhome diesels come with comfort drive. I'm going to explain to you exactly what that is. Comfort drive is a steering assist. Basically, it's a steering assist. It's a motor down here on the column, steering column. So essentially, this steering assist just brings the wheel back to zero. Now, a couple benefits to you as a driver. First and foremost, the biggest benefit is if you're fighting crosswind. Now, also, I forgot to mention that this is an adjustable strength. So it can give you can adjust it to where it gives you the most help. That's a 1, or all the way to a 5 where it gives you the least help. Essentially, basically no assistance whatsoever. But the reason it helps you when you're driving, if you're facing a really stiff crosswind, you're going to have to put very minimal effort on this wheel for it to help fight that wheel and keep it back to center. So that's the positive. The other positive is that if you pull into a park and you're adjusting your coach to make a move and you forget to turn your wheel back to center, this system will always bring your wheel right back to center every time. Beautiful coach inside now. I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to try to show you everything, folks. I'm probably going to miss stuff. This gives you an opportunity to give us a call and talk to us about the coach. If you have any questions, we'd love for you to reach out and talk to us. Again, remember, stay tuned to the end of the video if you want to know about our process, what we're going to do to this coach to get it ready for you when you decide to buy it, how we operate, pricing, trade-ins, financing, all that stuff. First and foremost, this is a huge coach with the slides out. It opens up amazing, huge, massive slide out going from here all the way to the very back of the coach, probably a 30-ish foot slide out. It works really, really smooth, in and out very smoothly. Newmar did a great job. They really figured this out. As we walk in the coach here, you're going to see you're going to have a sofa. This is a jackknife. This is a huge jackknife sofa. The entire length of the sofa jackknives makes about a full-size bed, really enough for 2 people to sleep on. Those are going to be 2 people that like each other a lot. They're going to be able to sleep there comfortable. And then as coming across here, we're going to have a booth dinette. This also does convert into the bed. If you check the pictures on the website, there's an additional cushion in the back closet. When this pops down, that cushion fills the gap. 2 children are going to be comfortable, 2 small children, maybe 1 medium-sized adult, but really 2 small children are going to be comfortable sleeping here. And as we get to the back of the coach, we're going to have sleeping for 4 more people back there, or more kids. I don't know. I'll let you chop it up however you want to do it. But a king-size bed in the back, 2 bunks, bed here, bed there, sleeping for everybody. Absolutely. But to continue out the rest of the front of this coach here, we're going to have a television TV that's on a televator here, as you can see it going up. That is something you should come to expect with any Newmar coach nowadays. TV sitting across from the sofa and it on a televator. Pretty cool. As James said, the RV world is fascinated with televators for sure. Now, one other cool thing that was an ad for this coach, if you like to do any boondocking, this does have the 4-door Norcold refrigerator. This is a gas electric refrigerator, very good size. Also, next to that is going to be the largest pantry I've ever seen in a motorhome. Look at the storage in here. You could do so many things with this storage. Massive amount of storage. There's all your books and manuals. Just across from that is going to be our galley here. We're going to have a propane cooktop, propane water heater, dual compartment, stainless steel sink. All the cabinetry, faces, and all that stuff is really in beautiful, beautiful condition. Great colors here. We have a little island here that pops out, giving you more extended countertop storage here. So tons and tons of storage. You do have a window, kitchen window. I really like that. And some of that same Corian backsplash. Coach is in fantastic condition. I think in James's video, he mentioned that this backsplash is just a touch loose. We'll get that taken care of, no problem. All right, coming past this pocket door that separates the bunks from the rest of the main part of the coach is going to be the bunk room. Obviously, you're going to have 2 full-size bunks in here, each with their own window. That was an ad. Each with their own television, light, and USB port. As you can see, all of this is just in impeccable condition. I love the ladder that Newmar made for this. Very, very sturdy ladder. Please excuse the camera work. Oh, I put it upside down. Please excuse the bad camera work. I'm not good at multitasking, my wife says, but and you put this ladder on it. As you can see, it's easy for the kids to crawl up and get up in the bunk. And let's get this back put on the bed here. Very light, able to handle that with one arm. All right, just across from the bunk room is going to be our full bathroom. And as I showed you before with the test drive and the slides in part of the video, this door, again, is on a slip hinge. It does make for a little bit of a tight entry into the bath, but honestly, you need room for a 40-foot coach to be able to sleep 8 people comfortable. What you really need in this coach is sleeping. You don't need a massive bathroom. This isn't the type of coach you're going to be living in. This is the type of coach you're going to take for long weekends or a week, take the family out and go have fun. This is a family fun coach, but nonetheless, we still have everything in here you need to make a very comfortable experience. Nice vanity here, storage, lots and lots of good storage here, as you can see. And we have a Dometic power flush toilet. Obviously a window with day-night shades and also a vent with a fan. But likely the highlight of the bathroom is going to be this one-piece molded fiberglass surround shower. This is a huge shower, plenty big enough for even a big boy like me. Let me show you. All right, as you can see, I'm in here. Tons of room to move about. I'm going to switch camera angles here. Plenty of room. I'm 5'11". Look at all the room I have in this. Plenty of room. Really and truthfully, 2 people could get in here. Definitely not 2 of me. And then right next to the bunk room is going to be, yes, another section of storage. Look at the size of that thing. Area with shelving in the back for socks and underwear and foldables and the huge amount of storage. You can put a clothes basket, and you got hanging right there and 2 more drawers. And I did fail to mention there's another set of drawers underneath the bunk right there. I think one of the coolest things about this coach, I know this is so silly, but when I close off these doors, I've never seen a bunk room with this type of room. As I close this set of doors, this gives me a massive bunk room. I mean, I'm thinking this bunk room's like 4 by 8 or something like that. I can spin around here. I can get changed, do everything that I need to do, separating the living room and galley area from the master room behind me. And as we open up this set of pocket doors, this leads into our master bedroom right here, where you have another huge area for changing, lots and lots of floor plan storage, ever important window that is an emergency egress window there, Samsung Smart TV, Newmar didn't chimp out here. And I love how that full wall slide comes all the way back, all the way to the laundry center. Another thing of note in here also that for this floor plan and the update from 2020 model year is the fact that this has a flat floor throughout the entire coach. And I know it's made out of the same flooring, but as you can see here, this is the actual engine cover. No more 4 or 6 or even 8-inch step up. You don't have to step up to go to the other side of your bed there. That is a huge plus. Easy access into our laundry center for our washer dryer, so you can take the clothes out of the dryer, lay them right over on the bed, no problem. The storage doesn't end at the bunk room. As we come back here, we have a little closet lock here. We can pop our door open, and yes, we have another massive closet with tons of hanging. And then one thing I love about Newmar is they gave us really, really good access into our water heater. So if you ever need to service the water heater, there it is. And I think I failed to mention this has a king-size bed with a window on both sides of the bed. Well, there you go, folks. Can you see why I love Newmar? Simplicity, luxury, reliability, quality built, all the best materials and products, all for a really, really good price, folks. This coach hits a lot of value. This coach hits a really sweet spot in value, and I really wish this floor plan was available, or I wish I could afford this coach. Whenever my kids were little, we would have had a ton of fun in this bunkhouse. We always had to just have the opposing sofas, which is fine for us, but it sure would have been nice to have a bunkhouse for the kids. That would have been an exceptional experience going across the country. Lord knows we are already blessed enough just to be able to afford a diesel pusher, and back in those days it was like a $40,000-$50,000 diesel pusher that we could afford. It's just what we could afford, and fortunately now we can afford something that's a little bit more than that. But for those of you who are looking for a bunkhouse, this is a memory maker for sure. But thank you for sticking there to the end of this video. Now this is the part, it's not the end of the video. This is the end of the video If you just clicked on this video to see a pretty coach, wanted to see inside of what a bunk model Newmar Country Star looked like, or maybe the paint colors attracted you, special order paint colors, thank you for watching this video. And I ask you to please click the like button. That's just a quick, simple thumbs up button. Click the subscribe button. If you want to see more videos like this, we'd love to you to be notified whenever we post a new video. But the best thing you can do for us is hit the share button. Share it on Facebook. Share it in an email. Share it text it to somebody that you know that may want to see something like this. Put it on Instagram or X or any of that stuff you can do. The best thing you can do to help us is to share it. But this next part of the video is a little bit boring for those of you who only clicked on this video to see a nice, pretty coach. So next I'm going to talk about our process, how we operate, and all that kind of stuff. But let's find a nice place to sit, get comfortable here. This might take 5 or 10 minutes. This 2020 Newmar Country Star 4045, again, first bunkhouse floor plan for us. I really do like this floor plan. It's a little bit tight with the slides are in, but you know, there's give and take with everything, because when the slides are out on this one, I could really see 6 to 8 people being very comfortable in here. Definitely, and there's really room for more chairs if you wanted to add more chairs. I mean, you can sit 4 people at the booth a little bit tightly. You got 3 people on the sofa, as you can see right here. We got 3 people can fit right there. We can turn the 2 chairs around and 2 people are going to be comfortable there. So you got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people can sit in here reasonably comfortable if it's raining outside. So a lot to be said for how the floor plan pans out and the type of use of this coach. This is a little bit outside of our norm. We normally don't market bunkhouses. Our typical coach is really made for 2 people. And so this is something new for us, but I thought that this is a really good opportunity. I don't normally see really nice, clean bunkhouses, especially that I can price right around 200 grand. But what do we do during the process? So first and foremost, inspections, folks. If you're looking at a motor coach like this from another dealer or an individual, and you're just not sure about the deal, the seller, maybe the coach, you're just not sold, and there's something in the back of your head really talking to you, or like somebody on your shoulder saying, wait, folks, I implore you to get the coach inspected. It's the best money you could ever spend on the purchase of a motorhome. I always say that to lead me into the next part of what we do here at Soul Motor Coach. It's so important that we sell good, solid, reliable motorhomes. And you'll hear me say sometimes that we take all the risk out of buying one of these motorhomes. And what do I mean by that? Well, it starts with the inspection process. What do we do during the inspection process? Well, I seen this coach. I made an offer on it. They accepted the offer. But I did an inspection. I sent James, AZ expert, out to do a quick inspection on it. I also sent him with a check. So if the coach inspected good, he sent me some pictures of some of the negatives. No big deal, par for the course type stuff. But everything else on this coach was really, really good. All the major systems. But they didn't end there. We actually paid James, as you can see evidenced in his video, we paid James to do a 2,000-mile shakedown cruise, an expert technician to do a 2,000-mile shakedown cruise. And he made some repairs on his way out here. I got a repair bill from him as he's driving this coach. He brought his tools with him. He was making some repairs on doors and a valance and a couple other things he was making repairs on. And he actually had the chance to touch every button and use every system. There's a lot to be said for a shakedown cruise like that where a driver can pick it up. We don't get the opportunity to use James on every coach and every video or every pickup, but the ones on the West Coast, a lot of them get picked up by James. The reason I'm telling you this is because I want to show you exactly how important it is for us to provide you with the absolute best motorhome. I spent thousands of dollars getting this coach moved from Arizona to Kentucky, but I feel good about what I bought. We've actually done paint correction on this coach and got it detailed and ready for you. We didn't really have to do much on the inside because it was really a super clean coach. But that second inspection, essentially the first and second inspection were happening at the same time. But it doesn't end there. The third inspection is the most important because we do 3 inspections on every coach, remember. The third inspection is the most important inspection. When you decide that this is the right coach for you, we're going to take it through a pre-delivery inspection. Otherwise known as a PDI is a inspection that most dealers should do, most dealers call it that, but I don't know that they do it in depth like we do. Essentially, I'm going to put 2 or 3 technicians in here and touch every button. We're going to operate every system to make sure everything's working on pickup day. We're also going to get on the roof. We're going to clean and treat the roof. We're going to replace any lap sealant that needs to be done. We're going to do a wheels off chassis inspection, full service on the engine, full service on the generator. If it's got an aqua hot or an Oasis system, we're going to service that. We're going to lube the chassis. We're going to make sure we check those tires, the date codes, make sure there's no dry rot or cracking, make sure everything is tip-top ready for you. But it doesn't end there, folks. If you don't feel comfortable with what we're doing, I implore you to jump on Google. If you don't trust what I'm saying, if you say, this is just a salesman giving me another sales speech, folks, don't trust what I'm saying. Trust what other customers have said about us. Jump on Google, type in Sewell Motor Coach and see what other people are saying about Sewell Motor Coach. But you should also check the reviews of any other dealer that you're going to do business with. If you're going to do a $200,000+ transaction with another dealer, check their reviews, see what they're all about, see what people are saying about them. You can't hide from bad or good Google reviews. If you're doing good business or bad business, people are going to tell on you on Google. So jump online, type in Sewell Motor Coach SMC, see what other people are saying about us. But we also highly welcome outside inspectors. Now keep in mind, I have to vet that person. It has to be approved by me. I'm going to make sure I check their reviews, make sure they're a good inspector. Just like you can get a bad individual seller, you can get a bad dealer, you can buy a bad coach, but you can also have a bad inspector. We've literally had inspectors show up here before that didn't know the difference between a gas coach and a diesel coach. That actually happened here, folks. We had an inspector show up that was inspecting a gas motorhome for a lady in South Carolina. He did not know the difference between a gas motorhome and a diesel motorhome. So that's why I say I'm going to vet those inspectors to make sure that they pass my test, but we absolutely welcome outside inspections, no problem. We still do our inspections regardless of what happens. It doesn't replace our inspection. We're still going to do everything that we said we're going to do. So if you want to hire an outside inspector, pay them $1,000, $1,500, even I've seen sometimes $2,000 for an inspection. You're more than welcome to do that for peace of mind. All right, after all that's done, and we have the coach ready, we're going to take it through a detailing process, paint correction like this one's already had, detailing inside. We're going to do a enzyme treatment. We're going to get rid of all the bacteria in here and clean it out. We're going to go through, and it takes us a couple days just to detail the inside. But after all that's done and the coach is ready for you, we call this delivery day. And delivery day can mean two things. Some people, a small percentage of people, request that we deliver the coaches to them, to their driveway. That is a service that we do offer. It is expensive, and we always recommend that you come here and pick up the coach for sure. But delivery day essentially means when you're ready to come pick up the coach, the date we set for you, we don't want to just flip you the keys and wish you the best of luck, folks. We want to make sure that you spend the time to stay here with us for at least one night, preferably 2 on a coach like this, so we can get you familiar with how all the systems work in the coach, and we can teach you how to use everything. Another thing it does allows you to do your own inspection. My guys are human, so they are sometimes going to miss things. So if we happen to miss something, you may see something living in the coach that we may not be able to see. We want to plug you into our power, fill you up full of fresh water. We want you to shower, use the refrigerator, use the cooktop, turn on all the vents, the lights, use everything that you can. Use the washer, dryer, and all that kind of stuff to make sure we didn't miss anything during our inspection. We're going to take you out and test drive. We're going to show you how to operate all the systems from the inverters to the slide outs, to the refrigerator, the gas electric refrigerator, operate the televisions, basically how to use the coach. And we're going to spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in man hours working on the coach, and also spending time with you, showing you how to use all the systems in the coach. So if we're willing to make that investment into you, we really think it's a good idea that you spend the time, and so you know how to use your investment. All right, next thing, this is a big one. This is one I really like to talk about, is our pricing. This is the easiest thing for me to talk about because it's so simple. We are a one price dealer. One finger, one price dealer. We don't negotiate. Our first price is our best price. You never have to worry about if you're getting the best deal at Sewell Motor Coach. The price we give you, that's the price. We will not take $1 off. It's just the way we operate. We want to be a one-price dealer. We want everybody to get the same price. We don't want negotiation to be a part of our relationship. The price is the best price. You don't have to worry about negotiating with us. But everything that I've talked about in this video so far, all the services from the prep, the inspections, the services, the detailing, the delivery process, all that's included in the price. You don't have to worry about that. We don't charge any extra for that whatsoever. What about trade-ins? What do we do with trade-ins? Well, we have the same philosophy when it comes to trade-ins that we do with the pricing. We are a one price, actual cash value dealer, meaning if the unit you're trading in is something I want to keep and resell here at Soul Motor Coach, I'm going to give you a real number, not some fake number bloated like these other dealers, these games they play. I don't know how they get by with it. I mean, it's, I'm sure it blows up a few deals, but we're not going to give you an inflated, weird number. And then if you want to sell it to us, well, oh, it's just a trade in or whatever. Folks, the number I give you for trade is what I will write you a check for, regardless if you buy my coach or not. So rest assured that the number I give you on trade, I'll write a check for that coach, whether you trade with us or not. I don't know how much more simple it can get. Caveat, it has to be a coach that I want to keep here and resell at Soul Motor Coach. The other coaches, they're like travel trailers, fifth wheels. I'm simply just going to call 2 or 3 wholesalers and get a wholesale bid. The best bid is the number I'm going to give you. And if you don't end up buying our coach, I'll still hook you up with that wholesaler and they can buy it directly from you if you like. We take all the risk out of buying a motorhome like this for sure. You don't have to worry about if you're getting a good coach or a bad coach. At Soul Motor Coach, we always do the right thing. We love our customers. But if you don't believe anything that I've said, again, check reviews. Jump on Google, type in Soul Motor Coach, see what other people are saying about us. It means the world to us. We really, really care about our reviews. And we don't have people just leaving 5-star reviews with no comment. People are writing sometimes paragraphs about how we operate and what we do for them. And it's all part of what I think the way one of these motorhomes should be sold. I think this is the way business should be done. So I'm hoping that you've learned something. Even if you don't buy a coach from us, I hope you've learned something from this. Maybe what you should expect from a dealer out there if you're doing business with them. This is a lifestyle purchase, folks. This is not a car purchase or a home purchase. This is a lifestyle. You're not necessarily only purchasing just a motorhome from Soul Motor Coach. You're purchasing a lifestyle. We want to make sure that you understand how to use it so you can go out and have the most fun possible. Woo! That was a long one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for sticking in. If you've made it all the way to the end of this video, I think you're a trooper. Folks, please understand I missed a ton of stuff showing you this. I didn't even get the build sheet out and talk to you about that. So give us a call if you want to talk about the build sheet or email us. We can send you the build sheet, answer any questions that you have. Also check the website for pictures of the bay, all the bay pictures and all that kind of stuff. And wouldn't you know, I got through that entire video and just now realized that the smoke detector was beeping the whole time. I never even noticed it. So maybe Talon in this video, how many beeps did I miss? I had no clue until I got done shooting this video. I just now heard that smoke detector going off. So how many times in this video did it go up? Maybe Talon, you could maybe you already put a counter in here and you see, I'm going to guess, I have no clue, but I'm going to guess it went off 15 times. Sometimes these videos get long. Sometimes they become hard for me to watch. I thank you so much for sticking there to the end of this video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, share it, all that kind of stuff. It means the world to us, folks. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day and holidays. Merry Christmas to everybody. Take care.